single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2015 Isuzu D-max 2.5 turbo diesel 160 blade automatic. It's done just 73,000 miles and it's got full service history with 6 services in total. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be really popular because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here in person. As I go around the truck with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, any scratches or any dents. We'll look at the wheels and the tyres. We'll have a look at the back, in the canopy inside, and then we'll have a look inside the vehicle, looking at the seats, the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. Once we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine, and finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis, and of course the spare wheel. Once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it, and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere you need it to get to. If you're looking to finance a truck, we'll go through an application with you. It takes about 5 minutes. We will ask you usually for a deposit to cover the VAT. Obviously in some circumstances we can get around that, but that will be dependent on you and your personal circumstances, so please just ask. Once you've watched the video, if you think I've missed something or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. I will say no one's ever asked me to do that yet though. I do tend to go into enough detail for most people. Right, let's start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. Obviously you'll first thing notice is it's got the bib, which is great because it does obviously prevent stone chips. Bonnet's in great condition, really nice and clean. No obvious marks or dents that I can see anyway. And the bib's in fantastic condition as well. So, driver's side headlight, front bumper, working our way around. There's no obvious marks or dents, everything's nice and clean, as hopefully you can appreciate. Onto the front wing. And again, it's really very clean, no obvious marks or dents, everything looks spot on. Passenger side, front wheel and tyre. The wheel's in great condition, there's no curbing or marks, everything looks nice and clean. It's a Joyroad SUV tyre, never heard of it. Plenty of tread, I'd say 6 or 7 mil, maybe a bit more. Windscreen is intact, no stone chips or cracks. Everything looks in good condition, it's nice and tidy. Being completely picky, on the leading edge here there's a couple of little marks, stone chips that have gone a little bit rusty. Not serious, but they are there. Passenger side mirror back is nice and clean, there's no damage, and that's the same for the actual mirror itself. Right, so let's go over the pillars first. Hopefully you can see from that they're in nice clean condition, there's no damage or dents. It's got the wind deflectors on all the windows, they're nice and clean, in good condition as well. Right, so let's go down the passenger side. All the gaps on the doors look good, there's no mismatch in the gaps, everything looks nice and clean. No obvious damage on the doors or panels. Side steps are nice and clean as well. Good match on the canopy, could have been on from new to be honest with you, it's that good a match as you can see. Onto the rear quarter. Very nice and clean, no damage at all. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in great condition, it's a matching tyre, and there's probably a little bit more tread on the rear ones, maybe 8 mil. Right, there is a bit of a story with the canopy. This is as it arrived with us. The back window is smashed. Don't know how it happened. It is what it is, I suppose. We have got a brand new full rear door on order and it will be with us in the next couple of weeks. So it will come with it, so if you take it as it is, we'll send it on to you and we'll get it fitted or whatever. Obviously it's all intact, but it is coming with a complete new rear door, all the locks and everything will be with it as well. So yeah, it is what it is. Don't know how it happened, to be honest with you. I've seen them break just on the heat, so In the back, nice and clean. Canopy is really nice and clean as well. Obviously just unfortunate that that's broken. Passenger side tail lights nice and clean, there's no damage. Tailgate, again it's nice and clean, there's no obvious marks or dents. Still alive, there is a bit of a mark there, don't know what that is. It's not serious, but it is there. Rear bumper is in nice clean condition. There is a reversing camera and it is very clear, just used it a second ago. Tow bar with the earlier style electrics, obviously these will tow 3.5 ton. Driver's side tail light, nice clean condition, no damage. Canopy is really clean actually, to be fair, other than obviously the obvious bit. Right, onto the rear quarter, driver's side. And again, it's really clean, there's no damage, no marks, everything's spot on. Nice clean truck actually. Right, so driver's side rear wheel and tyre, it's a matching tyre, wheels in great condition, matching tread depth to the opposite side. Look at the pillars on the driver's side first. And again, it's nice and clean. There's a bit of a trim missing there. Roof's in nice clean condition though. No damage. Nothing obvious anyway. Right, let's go down the driver's side. And again, all the gaps look right. No marks or dents that I can see. A bit of a discoloration there, but very, very, very light. And as you probably can see from that, you can't really tell with your naked eye, with the camera rather. But with naked eye, there is just a little, it looks like someone's touched it with mucky fingers basically. Side step, nice and clean. There's a couple of stone chips on the bottom. Other than that, nothing obvious. Back's nice and clean, no damage. And that's the same for the mirror. And finally, the front wing. Again, it's nice and clean, there's no damage. Driver's side front wheel and tyre, matching tyre, so there's a full set all round. Wheels in great condition. And again, matching to the opposite side. Let's have a look inside. Can tell you it drives great. I have taken it for a quick spin just to get used to it, but no, it's nice. Drives well. Started no problems as well. Driver's door card, nice and clean, no damage. Electric windows are on there, window lock and your door lock. Driver's seat is manual. Bolsters are really nice and firm and it is comfortable to sit in. Embossed D-max seats, they are heated, high and low. Right, let me jump in. I think they're both heated as well. Yeah, they are. Look. So passenger seat again. In fact, to be honest with you, bolsters feel like new on that. Don't feel like anyone sat in it. The material's really very clean. Dashboard, lovely and clean, no damage. Looks spot on. There are 3 keys actually. So you've got full size spare, which is obviously your spare, normal key, and then you've got a service key as well. And there's a key for the canopy as well. Right, let's get started. Fires into action straight away, no issues at all. Let's try the aircon out.
Like studio manager Martin Clune's lookalike, but without the bad attitude. Tim Smith on location in Oxfordshire, sitting in his front room wearing a thong.
Air conditioning works fine, it's nice and cold.
On news is the Captain Adam Gorton, owns his own barge.
So say what, let me turn that down a little bit.
Andy, the producer, on.
Turn the volume down. Steering wheel, is nice and clean. There's no discoloration that I can see. Down line, there's a little bit of a ball patch there. Look, nothing serious though. You can't actually see till you sit in here. But no, other than that, there's no other discoloration. Steering wheel's in nice, clean condition. Steering wheel. Excuse me. So steering wheel controls to the right is obviously your cruise control, and then the left hand side is your media centre. So that does work. As you can see, you can go up and down the truck. So you've got the volume, and also you can control your phone from there as well. As you can see, there's no warning lights on the dashboard apart from the fuel lights on. I'm not wearing my seatbelt, and obviously the handbrake. Down here is your microphone speaker for the hands-free. Yeah, other than that, good. Head unit. It has got nav. It's got obviously reversing camera, which I'll show you in a second. Navigation works fine. And there's like a plethora of different options as well. So you got AV, radio, digital radio. You can have TV on these things as well, I think. Reversing camera. As you can see, nice and clear, works perfectly. Great for hooking up. It's got switchable 4-wheel drive. Roof lining is lovely and clean. There's no damage that I can see. Smells nice inside. Well, it doesn't smell of anything, to be honest. It just smells neutral. So it doesn't like smell like anyone's been smoking it or anything like that. Obviously you can't hide that. It doesn't smell like it's been what's the word, air freshened to hide anything. It just doesn't smell of anything. It's just neutral smell. There's cup holders in the front, and also cup holders in the middle as well, so you can have them either there or there. There's a top pocket on these. I think 12 volt. No, I don't know if this one did have the air vent, and obviously all the service history is there and it's all intact. And obviously you can come and look at that if you want, or there's pictures of it online. So that. Get my phone. Door cards in the back. Again, they're nice and clean. Seats are in very good condition. To be honest with you, I don't think they've been sat in. Don't look like it at all. There's cup holders in the back as well. Overmats, they're a nice option. Seats are perfect in the back. They don't look like there's any. It don't look like anyone's ever sat in them, to be honest with you. And again, it's nice and clean. It doesn't smell of anything. Proper Isuzu mats, you can see. Pop the bonnet. I'll try and do this one-handed. So everything's nice and clean under there. You can see that there's no oily residue around the turbo unit. There's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Genuine Isuzu oil filter, so it's obviously been maintained well. Belts are in good condition. You can see there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Everything looks bob on. Obviously it's got full service history, so it's been cared for and maintained well. Let's have a quick look underneath. So underside of the engine, you can see there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Everything looks really nice and dry underneath. Nothing that would alert you to make you want to look further. Spare wheel is, that's an alloy, isn't it? It's full size as well. Can't tell. Diff's in nice condition. There's no oily residue around it, so that's good. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here in person, maybe even a little bit more. It's always nice to have more information than you need and not enough. So I'll end the video there. Like I said before, you know, if you do think I've missed something, if you want to see something in a bit more detail, just ask. It's not a problem. We'll do it for you, no problem. So at the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with us. Really appreciate it. More importantly though, of course, stay safe, look after yourself. Bye bye.